Today is the 16th of December, Thursday, the day after FOMC. A bit late to the market today. Looking at the M15 chart, we look like we have space for the market to drop all the way down to 1600s, which is a demand area. But market has already dropped quite a bit, so we might find a little bit of pullback first before the drop. Looking at potential rhythm of the market, we have right off the open 0.5 SD tap before the drop, and then after that we have 1 SD tapped before the drop again. So potential rhythm is 1 SD or 0.5 SD. Market is stepping off the minus 1.5 standard deviation, but then we have quite a lot of rejection of the lows, so we might see a little bit of pullback. Considering longs, looking at the M15, we have a wick at the bottom, and current bar is rejecting the lows and closing towards the highs. Considering going long, if market can break past 143s, buyers are stepping in, price is making higher highs. I'm about to go long really soon. If market can show conviction to go higher, okay, I've just gone long. My stop is below prior bar lows. I'm looking for momentum to continue. Let's see if we get some momentum to push past this small little resistance level. Targets wise, we have 1 SD as rhythm. Cumulative delta at the bottom is stepping up. Lots of buyers are stepping in. Price is pushing higher. If we can clear this level, we should be able to hit to 1 SD. 4000 volume chart on the right looks good for continuation up. M15 at the bottom right looks decent for like a bearish wick followed by a strong bull close. Looks possible. Moving my stop just below break even. Momentum looks strong, it should continue. Marked out the supply level, potential supply level. If we can clear this, we should be good. Stalling at it. Moving my stop to break even. I'm finding lots of buyers now. I'll be wary of the red line 0 CD on the bottom as the market pushes up, because that could be where the market stalls and drops back lower. I'm expecting this supply level to fail. Supply is failing. Although my TP is above around 200, but I have a soft TP at 1 SD. We'll see how it closes. M15 close was quite decent. Looks like we could get a little bit of pullback here. This close is a little suspicious. It's either gonna blast up or it's gonna reject. I'll just see if the momentum continues, I'm just gonna ride it. If not, I might close out one position. Just close one position at 1 SD because it's potential rhythm. I'm still expecting market to be able to hit my TP2, but on the other hand, I feel like it's prudent to close right now as well because of the bearish trend. Incredible selling. I think I'm gonna be taken out. Okay, I'll just taken out of the MT4. I guess I'll close my Sierra chart as well. I'm still expecting lower prices by the end of the day because of the M15 chart. Although price action looks to have rejected the lows, but it didn't reject off anywhere properly. Demand failed. Looks like bearish continuation is on hand. Marking out the most extreme demand level. This is the last line of defense for the bulls. If we clear that, we should be able to hit to 1600. Let's see whether bulls can give a reaction. Marking out the supply that broke demand, marking out the highest supply for now. But we actually do have a little consolidation before the break, which is just below that supply. Market showing some aggressive push up. Let's see whether this supply will hold or this demand will hold at the bottom. We are at 0 CD, market is being neutral right now, so we might be able to have a good move in either direction, but my bias is shorts. Bulls took control at 0.1 and then we broke for new highs, but then after that, that same demand was taken up by supply at 160. So now we have tapped the last line of defense for the bulls. If this demand is gonna hold, we should break 160. If we start to reject 160, then we should be able to see lower prices for the day. Little bit of rejection on the top for the 4000 volume chart on the right. M15 closed a bit funky, but it showed that bulls couldn't take it much higher, and then we have a strong bear close. So I'm still expecting lower prices for today. Market tried to break for new highs, but we rejected off that consolidation supply just below my marked supply. If we make for new lows, I'm shorting, and I've just gone short. First take profit at the EQ of demand. Second take profit, I'm looking at 16,000, in line with 15-minute chart expectations. Nice reaction so far. We have strong sellers coming in from 0 CD. Very nice close off the 4000 volume chart as well. Little bit of pullback to test the previous week at around 140. Market trying to break demand now. We should be able to get filled, but I'm be open to closing one if market fails to close strongly, which it did. So I think I'm going to be closing one real soon. Just scaled out one. 15-minute chart has just closed. Hourly bar is now open. We should be able to see some volatility now. Looks like some demand is going to break. Looks like we should be able to get some free fall. Aggressive selling right now. Trailing my stop to the start of the impulse phase. Decent drop. Let's see if we can get to value area high. So tempted to close right now because we're at 2SD. The market has dropped quite a bit. Still expecting 16,000 to get hit, but it's getting a bit late. So if it doesn't play nicely, I might consider closing. I think I'm gonna close, yeah. Okay, so that's it for today. It's 12 AM at my site. Time to sleep. It's now Friday morning and I'm on leave, so that's the reason why I can make this video. So we entered this trade on this bar towards the highs, and then market flashed right down 16,000, which is potential demand area, and then we continued to flash much lower. So overall, yeah, I did leave quite a bit of money on the table. But at that point of time, I was just happy to close it and take a good night's rest. Looking at the daily time frame, we see market has had a nice push up, followed by strong rejection of the top. Flash back lower, tried to break past this high, fail. This was FOMC day, we had a nice reaction of potential demand area, but not confirmed demand area because it didn't make a higher high. And then we just flushed all these equal highs to the left with this little wick, followed by a strong drop. But this drop also didn't break any new lows, so we could be a little bit rangy around this price area. So let's see whether the Santa rally will happen. Christmas is just next week. Let's see whether we get a nice rally towards the end of the year. So far, December has been a pretty decent month for myself. From the start of December till today, every day has been a green day. But what's more important is that I follow my process. Over the past month, I've been honing myself on taking less trades per day. As you could see, I had a little counter of how many trades I have left, which is 4 a day. And I'll stop trading if I get 3 losses in a row or 3 winners in a row. If I can manage my drawdown, the profits will automatically come and you have less of a hole to dig out of. Hoping for this to continue, to stay disciplined, to take the right trades, and to be patient. Holiday season is coming up, so I'll be looking to take a little breather towards the end of the year to prepare for next year. If you enjoyed this content, go ahead and like the video and subscribe for more. Cheers, take care.